Oh, God. Sorry, I always have camera problems. Ugh, not a video I like to make. So we got, I don't know what's going on. What's going on, everybody? Get the Raging Rob here with some bad news. Our event, Protect the Vote, May 7th, 2022. Excuse me, Protect the Vote 2022, May 7th, 2021, in Detroit at the TCF Center, Friday. I was looking forward to this event. Got some bad news. It has been canceled due to a security concern. Whatever that means, I don't know the details. I don't know what the security concern was. I don't know if this has anything to do with Brendan, what's his name, something Wagger. There's a reporter out there. He's an independent journalist. I can't remember his last name. Brandon something Wagger, whatever the hell his name. He was in Detroit covering from my understanding, it was a rally march against something eviction Detroit. Detroit Will Breathe, a radical leftist group down in Detroit and surrounding communities. They were involved in this march. They're known for assaulting people and causing chaos throughout Metro Detroit. They got 5 of them with pending charges up in Shelby for an incident that happened last October. But anyway, they were down there, and 3 individuals, a total of 3. Well, I want to say 2 individuals, and another individual that was causing, basically harassment and disorderly conduct. So there was a bunch of individuals involved, but there was at least 2 individuals that assaulted him. Maybe 3. Okay, according to the videos I've seen, I was able to identify 2 of these people, which I'm not going to say any names. 2 of these people in the video. No, I take that back. 3 of these people in the video I've had run-ins with at previous rallies within the past few months. Not going to say any names. 2 of the individuals I was able to identify. So anyway, he was assaulted in Detroit. So I don't know the full story. Like I said, I wasn't there. I didn't see exactly what happened, but I'm just basing it on video. But he was assaulted for covering the incident down there. This was yesterday that happened. Yesterday I went over to Howell. They had a Liberty rally there. I stayed probably 45 minutes, and then I went out to Granville on the other side of the state for a anti-mask rally, which we ended up getting kicked off the mall property, threatened with our cars being towed, and the police called on us, which is perfectly fine. Whatever, private property, they have a right to kick us off the property. That's their, But the one thing that I had an issue with was the sidewalk in front of the mall, which the city of Granville did pay for, so therefore it's public property, and the mall said that it was actually private property. No, it's not. The city of Granville paid for that sidewalk. That is public property. There was a discrepancy between us and the mall security about what was private and what was public. Okay, my car was parked on private property. I'm not going to deny that. They had a legal right to kick us off private property and ban us from the mall. That is their perfectly legal right. But they did not have the right to kick us off public property. Even the police officer got it wrong. Okay? And we were threatened with citations. This happened yesterday in Granville for being on public property. That police officer, he was a pretty cool cop. He wasn't too bad, but he needs to get his shit right. I'm just going to say that. That sidewalk is public property. Okay? It was paid for by the city of Granville, that trail. That is public property. That is not mall property. That is public property, and we have a right to be there. Okay? So the police need to get their shit straight. And the mall needs to get their shit straight too. Okay? So anyway, Protect the Vote 2022 has been canceled due to a security, I'm not going to say threat, but a security concern. So, no word of any threats or anything like that. Just security concern. I don't know what that is. I don't know what the security concern was. But I wonder if DWB had something to do with it. I'm just saying. No evidence. I don't want to make false claims, so I'm not going to do that. But I wouldn't be surprised if DWB had something to do with it. If you don't know what DWB stands for, do your research and look at some of my previous videos on other channels, and you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay? But it's just kind of, you know, if they can run the streets like animals, okay? And I don't think anybody that marches in the streets is an animal. I don't think that at all. I don't think that every single solitary person that marches in the street is an animal. Okay? But what I seen on video yesterday, that was animals. Attacking journalists, that's animals. You want to march for black lives, that's perfectly fine. I'm not against that. You want to march for, you're against Detroit evictions, fine. I'm not against that. But the minute you go to violence and attack journalists, and attack people on public property and tell them they don't have a right to be there on public property, you know what you are? You're a fucking animal. That's the way it is. Okay, that's what I witnessed. Animals. The peaceful ones, fine. Not against what you're doing. I support the Constitution. I support people's right to march, in the street, sidewalk, whatever. Just as long as you're not violent. I might not agree with it, but I'll support it. But what I seen yesterday on video was animals. Animals attacked this journalist. Okay? For no good reason. And the thing is, at least three of these individuals that I've seen on camera, I've had occurrences with in the past few months. Not going to say their names. I know at least 2 names. Not going to say who. They know who they are. So this is what they do. They run the streets. We're worried. I bet anything it had anything to do with this, the security concern, which I could be wrong. I'm not making. I shouldn't make assumptions. So I don't know what the security concern was, but I'm a little utterly pissed off because this was going to be a good rally. We had speakers like Ryan Kelly, Mike Detmer, and the list goes on. Really good, popular patriots in Michigan. So, but they said they're going to change the date to something else, so we'll see what happens. But, it is what it is. I understand, and I totally understand. I'm not mad. I mean, maybe I'm a little pissed, but, who's not, But I understand. So I just hope that we can get it together and have another date and, I don't know, maybe we have to move it somewhere else. I don't know. But we cannot be intimidated by these thugs running the streets, okay? They are a bunch of thugs. They are. They're thugs. Like I said, I'm not saying that every protester is a thug. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about the violent ones. Okay? Those are thugs. Okay? Thugs. I'll spell it out. They're thugs. That's what they are. Okay? But look, we have security at these rallies for a reason, So we cannot let these thugs overrun us. We have a voice and it's got to be heard, So I'm not blaming anybody for the event being canceled. I'm not pointing fingers at anybody. I'm a little pissed, but it is what it is. I understand. So. But hopefully we have another date coming up soon. When I find out a date, I'll keep you updated. So, but we still got some good stuff coming up. I think there's a Second Amendment march up in Marquette on the 8th. I might go to that instead. And we got a huge rally in Lansing. It's anti-mask rally. It's called the 1 million. I don't know exactly what it's called. 1 million marches against mask or something. It's supposed to be big on the 24th of April. So I really believe that 2021 is getting to a good start. Got to be honest. So, but yeah.
Ugh.